I am Jared Myers, and I'm in a band called Forestlike with my friend, your name, sir?
Joshua Wayne Hensley.
And we play guitars mainly, but other instruments as well. And we write songs. Latest song. Well, the latest songs aren't out yet, but we did put out a video for a song called Sinking Stone for our new record, self-titled, Forestlike. Find it on Bandcamp. Well, it's, lyrics are always a little bit vague, but that one did come about from like a minor health thing that I had. They got kind of blown out of proportion for a minute, and I thought it was more severe than what it was, and then it ended up being nothing. And so, yeah, kind of freaked me out, and I started thinking a lot about time and what I've been doing for years and what kind of really matters. And so that was kind of the inspiration for that, but it's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And Josh, you actually wrote the end of that, so. But
That was kind of an interesting experiment for us because I think you had, not that you were really stuck with it, but you weren't quite sure how you wanted to end.
it's okay. I was stuck with it.
You were stuck.
I didn't know what to do, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so you had sent me what basically, a good, I think you had a couple of verses and like an instrumental section, and pretty immediately I felt like it needed to kind of build off of that, but go in a little bit different direction, and the ending just kind of came to me pretty quickly.
Yeah, I remember like the first time I heard the ending, and I was like, oh my gosh, like how weird that I wouldn't have thought of it, and that it complemented it so well. So nice job, Josh.
Thank you.
I think I've said this many times, but it's like the only way I can answer it. I like that I'm like making something that wasn't there before. I like the fact that like when you're, even in the very beginning, like almost right away, you have this thing that you're like, oh, cool. Like you don't have all the lyrics or whatever, but all of a sudden you're like, this is a melody I haven't heard before. I'm pretty sure that I came up with this. And it's just something kind of out of thin air. Like, it was just kind of beamed to you. And I always like that element of songwriting, that it's just kind of out of thin air. All of a sudden something becomes. And then usually for me, I'm kind of a long haul writer. I'll go for months writing the same thing, just trying to refine it. And like, so by the time I'm done with it, but it's really neat to kind of look back at like the other 30 recordings that I did of it or whatever, and see how far it's come and how I got there. So
it is such a cool feeling. It's I think that's one of my favorite things, is just like feeling like the song finally gets to the place where you wanted it to be. That's almost like putting a puzzle together, like this sense of accomplishment. Like this was all just a bunch of little pieces and ideas, and now it's a complete picture.
just start. I mean, there's no way to do it. There's no set rule or this is how you write a song. But I think the biggest thing is that you just start trying to start somewhere. If it's lyrics, or if you play an instrument, you come up with some kind of progression or something that you want to sing over. Whatever vehicle it is that you feel like you can just get going on first, then do that. It's kind of funny. I just recorded a song with my niece for the first time. She's never really she's wrote songs but never really worked on them with somebody that played an instrument or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so it was really cool to see how she approached it, which was just she writes tons and tons of lyrics and gets all gets everything out first, and then puts a melody to it without ever hearing any instrumentation or any idea of like where things would be.
Yeah.
And we worked it out from there. So it's, just start doing it.
I think that's good advice. Our Bandcamp is probably the best place if you're looking to buy downloads, or we actually do have some vinyl copies of the album for sale, and that is just forestlike.bandcamp.com. But it's also up on all the streamers. So like Jared said earlier, the album is self-titled, so if you look up Forest Like, that you should be able to find it.